What up, YouTube? Back at it again. We are checking out some more Mack. I posted a video earlier today, although I did it yesterday. That 28-minute Santa Monica freestyle, that was wild. Little less time commitment right now. We're looking at almost 7 minutes here. A Mother's Strength. So these are the for those that are new here, the UCHealth episodes, right? So this is him at a hospital. Typically, probably 95% of the time, meeting with patients who have experienced something in the way, something traumatic, which could be a sudden trauma or something that's ongoing and debilitating. But he or a loss even. But he'll do freestyle raps with these people. We get to learn their story. A Mother's Strength. This is gonna deal with motherhood, I'm guessing. Do me a favor, go support Matt, go like and subscribe as usual with everything recently that I've been doing of his. I will link the GoFundMe below. I didn't put it together myself. People around him did. He would never ask for anything, but to sort of help recoup for what he and Lisa had lost in the fires in LA. So anything that I make off of these videos, albeit not much, will be donated there as well. So anyways, go support Mac. Love to have you here as well. Please like, comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed. Appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. And yeah, best way to get me is on Patreon. That's where most of my requests do come from. So definitely jump over there. It's free. Come say what's up. I'm a talker. I like to conversate and make friends. Let's dive in here. Let's change the volume level. All right, perfect.
All right, so Sarah, very excited to be here with you today. I would love to learn a little bit about your journey and what brought you here to UCHealth.
Absolutely. I actually decided to start a family back in 2021. Okay. COVID was strong during that time, and unfortunately, I did get COVID at 27 weeks pregnant. Wow. At that time, my body just was not responding to anything and anything that I could potentially do, so I was admitted into UCHealth. Actually ended up being there for a couple of weeks, and at 29 weeks was when they removed my baby girl, Cabrini, and my body responded very well to her being removed via C-section, and I was put on ECMO, which is a very rare procedure. Okay. It's when your organs are not functioning properly, so it took over everything for me, my breathing and everything. Wow. So thank goodness it responded well, and from there I started to heal, but my daughter unfortunately still had some underlying things that she needed to deal with. She was born with a male rotation. It's when the intestines are twisted a couple times, and it causes a lot of digestion problems, and so they realized that right away, and so she had to undergo surgery, and I wanted to meet her, and I was in ICU on the COVID floor, and she was in NICU. So we were only separated by a couple floors, but because I was hooked up to so many things, and I didn't want to see her that way. Right. So I was determined to do everything I could to be able to meet her and get out of that hospital bed. They were telling me I was going to be there for weeks to months. I was determined to get out of there in days, and that's exactly what I did. Wow. So day 5 was this procedure that my daughter had to undergo, and I was able to go down and meet her and hold her for the first time. It was a very surreal experience. I owe a lot of credit to my husband. He was told that I had a 30% chance of survival, even with removing the baby. If they didn't, there was no chance of us surviving. So he went back and forth between the ICU and NICU, and visitation hours were very limited. We had to wear special attire because of COVID. I mean, it was like a whole nother world that we were living in at that time.
Well, Sarah, thank you so much for sharing your story with me, and I'm so happy to hear that both you and
I'm having like a battle in my head with like all right. I haven't even thought about like the implications of COVID surrounding those interested in starting a family, and the effect that can have health wise. There's like a part of me in my head is like, if I'm putting myself in those shoes, and I'm like, would I find it like somewhat irresponsible to decide to have a child during a mass pandemic. Um, and that might be like kind of the wrong thought pattern. I get it. And on the flip side, it's like you can't delay your life and your goals and your everything for something that at the time you still didn't know everything about, still don't, right? Um, but I don't know. I'd have a problem like internally with like if I was wanting a family, I would probably for me personally, this is subjective. I would be like, okay, we could wait until we figure this thing out, right? Until I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong for thinking that way. Um, but it's a child's health as well as your own. Um, I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. That was just like one of the thoughts in my head, and it's just like, but at the same time, it's just like, you have to live your life, and you can't put things on pause. But you hear a story like this, it's like, I didn't even think about the effect on parenthood at all, because I'm not a parent myself. I mean, I'm a parent. I'm here, um, but I'm not a space parent. So I don't. I can't align with or put myself in those shoes. So, anyways, I probably just wasted a couple minutes of your time. What are your thoughts?
And Cabrini are doing well now, and I would love for us to create something special right now.
I would love to.
So I need your help. We're going to collaborate. If you can give me 3 words or suggestions to incorporate into a freestyle rap.
Okay.
I would love.
All of that said, I'm glad that it sounds like she's healthier, and hopefully the baby is as well, without any sort of long-term effects to deal with, or issues. It sounds like she had some trouble. I don't know anything about that. What the baby had, if it's something that's lasting or not, but hopefully everybody is healthy.
Love to be able to do that.
Well, one of them I would like to use is ECMO.
ECMO.
Yes.
ECMO.
ECMO.
Which is the rare procedure that they did to help your organs get oxygen. Is that what it was? Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
And then.
You think I'll make an acronym out of that? Make a rap?
And we have improbable.
Improbable.
Yes. So very unlikely, very rare that things were going to come out the way they did.
Yeah. Amazing.
And then my third
Improbable.
one, improbable. Yep. And third is spectacular.
Spectacular.
My husband came up with that one. Spectacular people that worked with us, the recovery process that we went through, and our daughter that came out of it.
I love it. Okay, ECMO, ECMO, improbable, and then last but not least, spectacular. I think I'm ready. Should we do this?
Yes.
All right, let's have some fun. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. Come on. Yeah. Mack, illest freestyler of the era. Today I'm blessed to be connected with Sarah. And y'all know that we study in the journey. Right to the core of my soul, you will return me. I spit it off the top of this, y'all know it's mad strong. When it comes to kicking freeze, all of mine don't last long. I do it off the tip of this, the illest, well I guess so. I rep the West Coast and I'm rare like ECMO. Yeah, y'all know my rhyme, I'ma lock it in. ECMO procedure was used to bring oxygen into your organs so you could survive. And we blessed on this day cause you fully alive. Hey yo, you here in the moment, living real clean. It was hard to get up on the ECMO machine. At that time, it was hard for anybody to focus. So many human beings struggling from COVID. Back then, 2021, the job of starting a family, you truly wanted to get that done. You was going forward with your plan. Blessed to have your husband, that's your man. So much support in your life. But what happened next? You caught COVID, now you short on breath. You gotta hit the hospital, it's not looking good. Hey yo, from your story, the pain was understood. And I wanna honor you and acknowledge you just for telling me your story, cause now both of us are excelling. We'll take it to the peak. Y'all know I spit with lots of soul. The doctor said that it was improbable for either you or your baby to survive. I can't imagine that, I'm sure it's tears in your eyes. Plenty hours you done cried. It's hard for me to even envision. When you tell your story, I sit and listen. Yo, they said it was improbable. You had to do that dance, thinking it was a 30% chance for you to survive, thinking my God, but in spite of that, yo, you beat those odds. And not only you, I know you living cleanly, but we gotta give a shout out to your daughter named Cabrini. Hey yo, come.
Yo, his setups are wild, man. And normally with those, I purposefully don't pause them much. There's not a lot of like in-depth bars that he doesn't get to stuff that you have to really kind of dive into and reach for too much. With this is more storytelling and just your normal sort of positivity energy exchange type stuff. Um, but if you pay attention to just where he's putting his rhymes and his setups leading up to each, it's just so fluid, man. He's so good at this.
Coming out the womb too soon, but living well today and singing a new tune. I can't imagine an operation in 5 days. Even knowing that's possible leaves my brain amazed. Yeah, and y'all know you gon' carry on long. Not just you, Cabrina also mad strong. Got it from her mother and her father, I'm sure. When it comes to kicking freestyles, I'm spitting it pure. I just be coming right off at the tip of this when I be ripping it in the moment. Hey yo, you be winning right now, you gotta own it. Yeah, I break it down now.
I thought he was gonna go from pure to sure to spectacular, but he didn't.
Stop every time dropping anvils, cause I'm coming with the heavy rhymes, never ever watered down. See, Harry Mack is rapping pure. Hey yo, the treatment you received was spectacular. Yeah, y'all know that I came through to rock ya. Spectacular hospital, spectacular doctors, spectacular support, a spectacular family. You found the way to navigate through that insanity. Hey yo, I gotta give it up to you. Every time I rhyme, you know I'm sending this love through.
Yo, right when that beat dropped out, like he knew that was coming. He went into clap mode. The melody didn't drop out, like the underlying beat to it. Just his timing, man.
Way to navigate through that insanity. Hey yo, I gotta give it up to you. Every time I rhyme, you know I'm sending this love through. I'ma do it for the families that started during COVID. At times it was dark, at times it felt hopeless. At times people doubted the decisions that they made. They wanted to start a family, a new path to pave. They wanted to do it even during difficult times. In that moments it seemed like they couldn't shine, but still they found a way to put one foot in front of the other. And everything you went through, you found a way to recover. That's spectacular to me, so I had to spit the fire for you and your family. Y'all got me too inspired. Let's go.
Thank you so much. That was incredible.
He said one foot in front of the other. Baby steps, right? In reference to the baby. That was cute. There we go.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Wow,
My pleasure.
that's amazing.
My pleasure.
That really hit me.
I'm glad. I'm glad.
Boom, 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 boom. Still a lot of upchurch going on here. Jesus, man. Dope. Yeah, that was a good one. Ignore my confusion at the beginning. I honestly, like, it was such a weird sort of state of the world. Like, how do you put anything on pause, really? Life related. You can't. You have to do what you do and hope for the best, right? Take whatever precautions you're told to avoid sickness. And I mean, I had COVID, I think 4 times that I know about that I tested positive for. The first time was the worst. I couldn't get from my bed to my computer. It's 3 steps away. Literally couldn't pull myself out of bed. I'm still convinced that I brought it here because that was in November of 19. After I got back from overseas. In the East, so where they said it came from. So I might be your patient zero. I'm sorry, guys. My bad. Mea culpa. But then the rest of the times it was just like I noticed a slight headache and I lost like a little taste, a little smell. I'm like, this is odd. I'm like, oh, I have COVID. That's fine. It is what it is, right? I'm still going to live. But I know that other people are a little more, in danger. I'm very young and somewhat healthy. So, anyways, go support Mac, man. I love doing these ones. Because no one really does. So I'm here to promote. Whether or not they get views, I don't really care. We're here to support Mac. So yeah, go like, go subscribe. Yeah, we love to have you here as well. Please like, comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed. Appreciate it very much. This is good though. There's a good story in there. It's that sounds gut wrenching and just tear your heart out. Your child and your own life. And at that point, you're probably not even really caring about yourself. You're just like, I'll probably be okay eventually, but I'm worried about my kid right now, right? And she's saying she didn't even meet her, excuse me. She didn't even meet her yet. And that's all she wanted to do. I get that. Um, that's wild. That must have been a really tough, like, however long that was. Weeks, months, whatever, couple months, month. Um, Yikes, man. But yeah. Anyways, that's all I got. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll talk to you on the next.